was in New York to visit with some friends of mine a year or two ago. I told them while I was in town I thought I'd kinda like to see a show. They said, well, you will never see a show so good or women half as pretty. You gotta see the Christmas show they're putting on uptown at Radio City. Well, I gotta say I'm not so young, I've seen a thing or two along the way. But I never saw a show as entertaining as the one I saw that day. They had 3 camels on the stage and magic everywhere I cast a glance. And I couldn't help but cheer when that whole line of pretty girls came out to dance. They clapped, they rapped, they tapped, they rattled and they pattered and they clattered. They pranced around the stage, shaking everything they had that ever mattered. And I couldn't quite believe the roar that shook the house for their big final scene. They came out as wooden soldiers and went into their spectacular routine. They marched around the stage, all 36 of them exactly matching pace. Their movements were identical, with not a toe or eyelid out of place. And a hush fell on the crowd as they began to topple one by one in line. When I heard a cell phone ring, and then I realized the phone I heard was mine. 36 heads in unison turned outward to look down at me and frown. 72 eyes communicated that they wished that they could shoot me down. Oh, I've been in a fix or two, I'm not an easy guy for anyone to scare. But I never felt a chill like when I faced off with the whole Rockettes' red glare. I fought out to the aisle along with anything of mine that I could grab. By the time they finished falling, I was halfway to Penn Station in a cab. I hurried home to Georgia, but nobody even knew that I was back. I stopped at home just long enough to grab a thing or two of mine and pack. So that's why I'm in Montana, living miles away from anyone I know. I keep a backpack packed, cause any moment there's a chance I'll have to go. And if I hear a tap at night, I sit up bolt upright and grab my gun, thinking those Rockettes have caught up with me and it's time again for me to run. If you're ever in New York and feel like maybe you would like to see a show, just head for Radio City, it's the only place you ever ought to go. But when they tell you turn your cell phone off, it's not a good idea to scoff. You're hearing this from someone who should know. You're hearing this from someone who should know.